Docs, what's going on? Wait a couple minutes. I think YouTube's having some issues. There we go. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I'm waiting on an alert to say that I'm live. This is a little unusual. You got a notification? Okay, cool. Well, everybody, I hope I'm live. Hopefully, get a few more people in here. We'll get started. Usually I got about 10-15 people waiting when I go live, but looks like it's you and me. Actually, I'm one of those other people, so it'll show me as one of them because I've got the chat up on my other phone. Yeah, showing 5. There we go. Maybe. Who else is in here? So I got a couple people lurking. Max, what's going on? Look live. Could do a silent live and just put the mask on. Kind of reminds me of doing DoorDash the last 2 days. It's just been so quiet. Oh well, that's what beer's for, right? Wait for a couple more people. Mike goes live. I've been going live. Well, that's it. That's just it. I've been going live at the same time every Tuesday for how long have I been going live? 6 months, 7 months. The good word today is door trash. And if you would like, I could use that in a sentence. I believe it is a adjective, maybe. Yesterday and today. Yesterday was like another Tuesday, and today was like a Tuesday. So not a good start to the week. Maybe going to get that pedicure later this week. I'm not sure. I've been here for the last 3 hours, so. Today sucked so bad that I actually came home and I played video games for about like the last hour. So. What are you up to, Max? Zach, what's going on? Mondays and Tuesdays always bad for me. Man, Mondays for me are generally pretty decent. Yesterday though, yesterday was absolutely terrible. I made $67 in like 4.5 hours. Montana, how's it going? Let me find screenshots. Couple from yesterday. Old Chicago, $5 going 10.5 miles. Panera, 537 going 7 miles. That was actually one of the better looking orders yesterday. 553.9 mile Popeyes last night. Today I got a $2.87 2.7 mile Blaze Pizza and a $3 2.5 mile Panda Express. Those were the worst orders the last 2 days. Well, kind of the worst orders. Had that $4. Oh, that's why I didn't see it. $4. I mean, it was 8 item. Let me pull it back up. $4. $4 8 item Hy-Vee alcohol order going 2.6 miles. So this is a high paying order. It's not high paying if I'm going shopping for you. Todd, I had a issue getting. I was getting orders sent to me while my dash was paused. That was. If it would have been a good order, that would have been one thing, but it was an ugly order. I feel like the whole app is having issues the last couple days. Different issues in different areas. I don't think I've ever actually seen, until yesterday, I've never seen a $4 shopping order. Let alone for alcohol. Like, you got to actually look at that customer face to face. And I got a major issue doing that, especially when there's a no tip order. I have a hard time with my face, like hiding problems. My face tends to say what my mouth doesn't. Don't spend it all in one place. I didn't even take it. I'm like, I'll let somebody else take it. I'll let that guy that drives like 500 miles a day. He can take that order. Good for him. Yeah, if you guys haven't seen that video or the end of the video from the other day, ran into a DoorDash driver at Little Caesars. Dude works 12 to 14 hours a day, makes about 250 a day, but he also averages about 500 miles a day. Also, he can keep 100%, and I told him, like, you just have to keep it above 70. Technically now you have to keep it above 50, but for priority. But yeah, 500 miles a day. I realized that I Googled it because I was bored. That's like driving from Lincoln to Chicago every day. That guy's crazy for sure. Well, without a doubt. Had the worst order today though. Address took me in the middle of the road. No response from customer. Called support. They were no help. And at the end, she told me just to take a picture of it. In the middle of the road? I realize that DoorDash is not a delivery app. It's not a logistic app. It is literally an app that all it does is connect customers to restaurants to us, the drivers. When you Google what DoorDash is and you look through a couple pages, that's all they are. They're the middleman. And they even suck at being the middleman. I think my AR has been 80% once in probably the last 2.5 years. It's currently at 68 right now. But I'm generally able to keep it between 70 and 75. The orders were just so crappy the last 2 days that it dipped down to 68. I could not imagine having 100% AR though. Like, let's take every order every day. Like, I wouldn't have a YouTube channel because I would be in a psych ward. Some days I feel like I should just be in a psych ward. I've seen consistently better orders since I got above 70. Yeah, I mean they're for the most part I get better orders. Occasionally they send me a really crappy order, and then like yesterday and today they've sent me a lot of crappy orders. And I know some people like to, well, the orders you take tell the algorithm what you like and don't like. The algorithm doesn't give a crap what you like or don't like. It is a computer program. It does not care what you like. If that were the case, I would be getting $20 to $25 low item, low mile shopping orders all day, every day. The algorithm seems to think just because I'll take a $6 2 mile and then I'll take like a say a $20 10 mile, they'll go, oh, he'll take a $6 order and he'll take a 10 mile order. I'm not going to take a $6 going 10 miles though, but occasionally that's the orders that you see. But that $4 8 item shopping order, that just blew my mind, especially to start the day. That customer had to have been drunk already. They thought anybody was going to do that for no tip. Kids are going wild. You'll have fun. I'll catch you around. Put those kids in timeout. No, I'm. Yeah, don't do that. So we got 14, 16, 14. We got however many people in here. What's everybody doing tonight? Maybe. Good evening, Violet. How are you doing? Have a good night, Heather. Gary, what's going on? So I have a couple updates. I've started a. Mary, how are you? I have started a TikTok for this. I don't remember exactly what I put the handle at. Basically, I set up 2 TikToks at once. One for this, and then one for that guy. So, if you want a good laugh, I went into a grocery store and went knife shopping and rode around on an electric cart. As him, not this face. So that's also on TikTok. I swore I would never do a TikTok, but she didn't do her math, so she couldn't stay up for you. She's mad at me now. Well, Heather, you gotta get your math done. What kind of math are we talking? Addition, subtraction, multiplication. If you tell me algebra, I you started throwing letters in with numbers. No. I was not good at algebra. Long division. Oh, that's not bad. I was generally pretty good at math. Not explaining it, just getting the answer. I don't even know if I could remember long division at this point. So next week, I talked to you guys. I talked to quite a few of you last week about it. The live, we're gonna move it to Wednesday because Tuesday's Halloween, and I'm sure a lot of you guys will be busy. Sure, should for a Tuesday it should actually be pretty steady because I remember when I was working at Papa John's, there was a lot of people ordering pizza and all of that on Halloween because get home from work, it's starting to get dark, you got to feed the kids, you just order food. So it's probably going to be, I would imagine, a pretty decent day for working. I don't know who else does lives on Wednesday night, but and then November 15th, I think also is on a Wednesday. We'll do our live then. I would always do math my way. Right answer, just a shorter path. I always did it up here. Which is great because the answers were always right. But yeah, I couldn't show my work. And even as a little kid, I never understood, having to show your work because as an adult, nobody cares how you got this plus this times this equals this. Nobody cares how you got to it. They just want the answer. Heather doesn't like to show her work. I'm honest, Violet. I can't be a good role model on that. Just because I can't. I can never show my work. Always took too long to write it out. No, I would go through when I went to school. I breezed through homework and especially math homework. I'd go through it like that, but apparently I wasn't supposed to. No dashing Tuesday for this old lady. I know one neighborhood I need avoid there because there's lots of kids in the road. That's a good point. There definitely are going to be a lot of kids running around and a lot of parents not paying attention. She gets the answer in the head but doesn't like to write it down. Violet, I can't fault her for that. And the sarcasm in me would be to write down or to doodle the picture of a brain. That's how I came up with it. I used my brain. Johnny, what's going on? Yeah, how old is Heather? I don't remember how old I was when I was doing long division. Then try to explain to her why she only gets half credit. Yeah. I'm not a good influence on it when it comes to that. Cool shirt, appreciate that. Bigfoot stole my beer, most of them. Her daddy's rules, not mine. I'm just an uncle, so I'm not. That's probably a good thing I'm not a dad. Dave, what's up? It has been a while. Tuesdays have been busy for me in the evenings this month. Not often do I hear Tuesday and busy in the same sentence. But glad you're here. What are you drinking tonight? What am I drinking tonight? It is beer. New Belgium, Voodoo Ranger, Cashmere IPA. It was new. I survived my 31 days of no drinking, no sugar, all of that. I'm back to enjoying a beer. And honestly, I'm just trying to survive today. It actually is really good. Does it even say what? It does not say what the hints or notes of. It's a pretty, for an IPA. It's actually really smooth. I'd say a bit of pine. I'm getting hints of pine. Mild citrus. There hasn't been an IPA really that I've tried that I have not liked. My teachers finally caved when they would ask me questions and I could answer correctly without using pen and paper. See what I'm saying? It just saves so much time. It saves ink. It saves paper. It's a win-win. Violet, appreciate that. Yeah, it was. I mean, a lot. 31 days, no alcohol, no sugars, no high fructose corn syrup. I pretty much avoid high fructose corn syrup no matter what. But lost 7 pounds, sleeping better, sipping on a peanut butter milk stout. That actually sounds. I'm intrigued by that. I have. Well, I can't say that I've tried them. I've tried signing up for them, and none of them are in my area. 31 days is a long time. VMath, how are you? It did fly by pretty quick, but Left Hand Brewery. Well, as a fellow Southpaw, I would probably have to just try it just because of the name of the brewery. Montana, thank you. Did 2 deliver that so far? Pretty decent. I'm sure it'll hit this area at some point. One thing about living in the Midwest, Central Plains is another way to put it. Everything that starts, all these new gig apps and all of that start, I always start on the coasts, and then they slowly work their way in. And Nebraska is one of the last states to basically have anything. In fact, they recently, 2 years ago? It was 2 years ago, they finally legalized casinos. Yeah. Crazy. What do you think about DoorDash doing away with the Dash Now? If you complete the 13 shop and pays per week. DoorDash reminds me of an ex-girlfriend who could never make up her mind. Like, they will do something for a while, and it'll work. And then they decide to go a different way and try something else. And then just when you get used to that, they go back over this way and try something completely different. I don't like that they're consistently inconsistent. Some days I feel like they're trying to do too much. I'm honestly surprised that we don't deliver people on DoorDash at this point. I mean, we deliver balloons from Party City, Plan B from CVS, groceries from Hy-Vee. We'll literally deliver you anything. And I guess that's why I keep doing DoorDash. Part reminds me of an ex-girlfriend. That was bad. Hey, I was nice. I didn't name which one. VMath, I'm impressed. No way I could do that for 31 days. You have a family though, right? Well, no, that's not really an excuse either. If you had my family, you'd be drinking a lot. I promise. I have my hubby and my big dog and kitties. So if hubby's around, you're just gonna blame. Are you blaming the cats? I would blame the cats. The dogs like beer. You could have a beer with your dog. DoorDash escorts. Mary. I'm gonna jump on that before DoorDash does. No, I'm not gonna say. I can't say it. If it was a male if it was a male escort service, we could call it D dash. There you go. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave that there. Johnny says we will be delivering from dispensaries before you know it. Hey, I'm already delivering CBD over here. That was another thing that bugged the crap out of me yesterday, or last night. I was at Target, and I went in. It was part of a stacked order going to the same customer. I run in. I get the first part of it done. I go into Target. I grab like the Target brand of Dayquil, NyQuil capsules. And I get up there, and you have to go through self checkout. They do not have another. They don't have an actual cashier. So I'm ringing everything up, trying to get out of there, and all of a sudden it pops up on the screen. An associate will be with you momentarily. The employee comes over and goes, "I need to see your ID," and I'm like, "For what?" She's like, "Well, what did you buy?" Cold medicine? Oh, okay. Bypassed it. I grabbed it, walked out. Guess what? I got to leave it at the door. Didn't have to scan a customer's ID. Like I've got to show my ID, but the recipient does not have to show theirs for cold medicine. She's ready to card me just because the machine said card me, which I was already kind of in a mood, but though it was annoying. Like, why? You don't even know what you're carding me for. I've done Uber Eats. I've done some Uber Eats, not a lot. Honestly, there's times that I've had Uber Eats on, and I will go so long without getting an Uber Eats order sent to me that when I do, I've already forgotten that I've had the app on. And I guess that's because I was signed up for Uber first, and then I once Uber Eats got here, I signed on to do that as well. So I'm prioritized for regular Uber. I get the leftovers of Uber Eats. Gas dash. Deliver orders to even qualify. But now I get it because I'm a top dasher. I know I enjoy doing the shopping orders. I don't necessarily enjoy shopping. I enjoy the challenge of it. I turn it into a game every time. How fast can I get in and out? Sorry, made me think of an ex-girlfriend. John, what's going on? My favorite Dasher. Well, I appreciate that. I've had to scan customer ID for cold meds. I have never had to scan. The only time that I've had to scan an ID for cold medicine, it was for children's cold medicine, and it was on Instacart. Same the other day or last week. Had to pick up Plan B. No ID needed. Deliver a lot of condoms and pregnancy tests. Ironically, not to the same customers. Well, the pregnancy tests, I would hope not. You never know, though. That Plan B order was a leave it door. Thank God. So I've had one Plan B delivery that was actually a handed customer. Awkward. Scooter Bud, what's going on? It's been a while. Have you done any prescription deliveries? Yeah, actually. Yeah, now that you mention it, I haven't done any for a while. But I have done quite a few. All Walgreens. They should have been cannibals. Missed a comment. VMath. No, I am blaming my love for food. I could never do the 31-day thing. Oh, I appreciate that. I still ate. I actually started eating more. Go figure. I quit alcohol. I quit sugar. I start eating more, and then I still lose 7 pounds. No lie, I delivered Plan B to a Wendy's. The girl wanted to deliver to the second window in the drive-thru. She was not shy. Wow. Violet, have a good night. Heather, get your math work done so you can come hang out next Wednesday. They were so strict with that cold medicine, thanks to people who make that M word. Yeah. Rhodey, I feel like Rhodey's out here. I'll check and get back to you on Brody. I'm pretty sure they're out here. Yeah, the one Plan B delivery that was a handed customer was actually on campus, and met outside. I'm pretty sure she was a freshman, so she was technically old enough to be my daughter, or young enough to be my daughter. It's so weird to say. But I say that because I got that look of shame from her, or just like this whole guilty look, like as I have a bunch of gray hair showing. I'm like, here, take it. Definitely awkward. Decent filler app. Is that like you get to go go move somebody's couch for them, or am I thinking of something else? I might be thinking of something else. Or is it more like Instacart? Help me out here, I'm losing my mind. Roadie. Like packages? Okay. So like UPS. Home Depot, prescription deliveries. And tires. That'll be good if I get a bigger car. Just stop to see your handsome face and say hi, son. Oh, hi, Mom. God, my mom joins. We're talking about all that stuff, and my mom's in here. Probably gonna get a stern talking to afterwards. I'm completely kidding. I've been thinking about trying out the Rover app. I'd be the one watching dogs. Yeah, I mean, maybe that's what I got to do to get a dog. Just go watch everybody else's. I have a 9 to 11 BRI call. Just wanted to stop in and say hello. Scooter Bud, it's always good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Johnny, hi Charlie's mom. I stopped going into my son's streaming games. Boring. I was playing video games earlier. Gene, how are you? My nephew got me playing Fortnite, and Fortnite just had a new skin come out. Of course, I'm gonna geek out about that. Charlie for president. I could do that. I mean, at this point, I think anybody can, but I could do that. You got a cool mom. I do have a cool mom. She's basically the only person in my family that talks to me. Keep my thoughts to myself. Sorry. Love you, Mom. Gene, I laughed so hard over your Michael Myers video. Gene, I started a TikTok for my Michael Myers. I went into a grocery store. I caused all kinds of chaos. It was a lot of fun. The highlight though was I was standing up front waiting to start doing my video for it, for TikTok, I guess. And this 10 or 11-year-old kid was with his mom, and he happened to look over and see me, and I'm thinking, oh great, this kid's gonna freak out. No, the kid was like pointing at me and like tapping on his mom, and they ended up walking up, and he's got some kind of disability, but his mom was like, can he take a picture with you? Thanks, Mom. Yeah, Michael _ Myers 402. Too bad you didn't have that Michael mask with you, and you. Oh, I was thinking the same thing. Cause I did. I looked over at her, and she just went like, "What?" Guarantee, if I had that mask on, she might have wrecked her car, but that wouldn't have been my fault. So yeah, it's Michael _ Myers 402. That's the TikTok for this dude, and I will be doing a TikTok at some point. I have it set up. I just haven't done anything for this channel, which I don't remember if it's Brash Dasher or the Brash Dasher. I don't remember what I put it at. You need to wear that costume when delivering an order. Drop it off at their door, and then stand there in their yard, waiting for them to open the door and get it. That's a good idea. That's a brilliant idea. I did get some Velcro so that I can actually tighten up the neck on the mask. I can turn my head easier. But no, I'm gonna have so much fun with that mask. I will be doing a lot more videos separate from this. But and there'll be some more videos. Did you get the white contacts? I did not. I'm actually, there's a mask I'm getting. It's a black mask. It's almost like a pair of nylons or something, I guess. Like that. It just goes over. You can still see through, but it blacks everything out. I can't drive with it on though. With the careful, yeah, I'm gonna like run into somebody. That would be fun though. That would be a lot of fun. I still got to get that Michael Myers coffee mug though too. The many faces of Michael Myers. That's his face when he's happy. That's his face when he's sad. There's a few others on there. That's his face when he's anxious. That's his face when he's curious. do a whole cooking channel with him. Email notification from. I've started getting emails from supposed people that want to sponsor. That's a bunch of jokes. Be Bigfoot with a Michael Myers mask. I'm trying to find. No, I can't do that because I don't want to keep the dog. I thought it'd be funny to do a video where I'm walking down the street in full Michael Myers, dog walking like a wiener dog. Just imagine that, Michael Myers walking down the street with a wiener dog. Share the video on my Twitter. Well, Gene, I appreciate that. I do want to get a dog at some point, but probably, yeah, need to get a dog at some point. Get a miniature dachshund and have a whole channel for the dachshund called Adventures with My Wiener Dog. Yeah. If there isn't one already. Dasher, Lincoln is very big. No, no. I just got the notification that it's 9 o'clock. That's why. Yeah, Lincoln is very. No, it's not. It's Tuesday. Are you staring at my wiener, dog? Those. There's endless jokes there. That's absolute endless comedy. Jennifer, it's okay. Everybody's late tonight. But the good news is we're all self-employed, so nobody's getting a write-up. But I hope you're having a good night. My little wiener dog. I did actually have a wiener dog growing up, guys. She would get under if there was a blanket, she would get under it. She would wrap herself up, twist herself up in it, and I refer to her as my little German girl. So, great night. Husband worked on our car, and we took her for a ride. It's been down about 7 months. What kind of car? Down 7 months. Ugh. Glad it's up and running though. Johnny says definitely get another. I will have to. The dog would literally, I could put a hoodie on. It was a regular hoodie with the front pocket, and that she would lay in that front pocket. perfectly. Like head sticking out one end, little tail sticking out the other. It was awesome. Dodge Magnum with a Hemi. Oh, that sounds like fun. I bring my dog when I deliver for Amazon Flex. What kind of dog do you have, Johnny? Who has dogs here? There's 21 people here. Who has dogs? Who has cats? I know VMath has both. Chihuahua. But a cool one. And your Chihuahua gets along with the cats? Let me rephrase. Your cats get along with the Chihuahua? Cats don't get along with anybody. Other animals. Gene, cat person here. I've had cats, I've had dogs. I have a puggle and 6 cats. Puggle. Is that a pug and a poodle? He's a rescue. That's why I kept him. Oh, that's awesome. Jennifer, cat person. Oh, I'm so sorry, Jennifer. Mary, I have a Chihuahua too. Not a cool one. He bites. Oh, a pug and a beagle. Okay. I was gonna say. So I saw a poodle. I saw somebody had their poodle at the post office today. One of those big, the big poodles, not the little poodles. And so I thought, pug, poodle. So okay, beagle. I'm glad it's both dogs were similar size. Sue, how's it going? Mastiff and 2 Chihuahuas. So Chihuahuas, Mexican hot dogs. How is the temperament of a Chihuahua? Because like wiener dogs, they're very protective, and Chihuahuas, they generally have a lot of attitude, personality. So I wonder how. Yeah, I'm curious the personality of a Chihuahua. Make sure I said that right. Caliente. See, Kelly, what's going on? 2 cats. Getting another cat, but not till springtime. I had a cat. I remember the first dog that I remember having was a boxer named Roxy. I vaguely remember that dog. I was probably like 3, I think. But I had a cat. And then we had a couple dogs for a little while. Huskies. They like to eat the garage. So they didn't last. And we got another dog, a German Shepherd, named Gretchen. We had a cat named Lucy. And then that's when my wiener dog adopted me. Super sharp barks. They bossed the Mastiff. That sounds, Sue, that sounds about right. Because when I actually when we had the cat, the German Shepherd, and the wiener dog, we were living in Yakima, off of North. We were off of North 23rd. Yeah. People that would come and knock on our door, it always threw them off, because they would see the German Shepherd, and they would hear my wiener dog, and so their heads would be like, "What is going on?" Wiener dog was all bark. The Shepherd would be all bite if you tried anything, but raining like crazy in Yakima. I'm getting back out there. I still have some friends that live in Yakima. No, I don't think I have any family that lives there anymore. See, Kelly, how's it going? I'm surviving. It's been a rough couple days for me, but getting through. I was very happy to look forward to doing the live tonight, hanging out with you guys. Would really love to have a Maine Coon, but I'm probably just gonna get a rescue. Hey, some of those rescues, they got great personalities. My cats all get along with and really like my dog. However, my oldest cat gets along with 4 of the other cats. I had a friend of mine, she's got 3 cats. They generally get along. When are you going out east? I gotta get started planning that. I do have some news that I'm gonna let you guys know about, but not tonight. We'll do that November 15th. Yes, we're doing we're mixing things up. Our live next week will be on Wednesday, not Tuesday. It'll be on Wednesday because of Halloween. And then our 1 year live will be November 15th, also on a Wednesday. Yeah. So I'll be dropping some news on the 15th of next month. Brian, what's going on, man? Quite enjoyed the Michael Myers videos. A rough couple days. Yeah, it's been it's been a rough couple days. That's his rap name. 3 Cats. I like that. Valerie, how's it going? Gene, I was rescued by an 18-pound cat, and he is a total of. Yeah, my wiener dog. She actually had rescued me. It was our neighbors right behind us had her and another dog, and she would get out. A block over, she would get out and then come over onto our block, and we took her back like I think 3 or 4 times. And the last time we took her back, we let her know that if she gets out again, we're not bringing her back. You know where to pick her up, and called the city. And they said after 2 weeks, if the owner doesn't claim, you are the legal owners. So about a week later, she got out. I was down the street raking leaves for a lady because I was like 13 or 14 at the time. And she came running up to me. I picked her up, took her home. 2 weeks later, never heard anything from the owner. She was mine, or I was hers. Montana rescued a mama cat and her 4 babies. Mama kitty doesn't like my older cats and vice versa. Yeah, probably a little bit of protective on both sides. Only turned today around with Instacart. DoorDash has been very trying. Yeah, DoorDash yesterday and today about as smooth as sandpaper. That was a weird sound. Oh, semi. I live next to the interstate. Well, hopefully tomorrow's better. Otherwise, I will be going to get a pedicure. Still on the wait list for Instacart. How long? You've been on that wait list for a while, haven't you? I feel like it's been a while. Forever. Yeah, I was on I was on the wait list for I want to say close to a year. Maybe Spark. No, Spark I've been on the wait list for a lot longer. It's bad when you take long pauses when staring at a DoorDash order. Oh, yeah. You want to make sure that you're actually reading this right, and it's not your some kind of mind trick. So the problem that I've seen, and I appreciate all of you guys for coming on the crazy ride that is my brain sometimes. It's the ADHD. We now have one Five Guys in town. The one at the mall closed. So I've been seeing now really horrendous orders. Not necessarily dollar amount, but miles. Because the only Five Guys in town is the one at the south end of town. The one in the middle of town where the mall's at, that's not there anymore. There's a lot of places here that have like two locations, one on the south end, one on the north, or one in central. That for some reason that central location is closing down. So now seeing orders going dollar wise, they'd be great if they were going like 2 or 3 miles. Not so much when they're going 7 to 10 miles. Five Guys is so overrated. Yeah, I feel like they used to be good. I feel like they used to be a lot better than they were. Could just be me though. Connor, what's going on? Instacart can be decent in my area. I haven't seen too many decent orders lately on there, but I think there's more people with diamond cart status, or they get first dibs on the high paying orders. I've seen some of the orders they get. Oh my god, if I could, I would have to suffer through a lot at this point to get up to that diamond cart. But some of those orders I've seen, like $45, $60. Somebody sent me a picture, a screenshot of one. It was like almost $100 for very few items and going only a few miles. It's like that here for Chick-fil-A in Michigan. We only have a couple. They're very far few between. So you get a Chick-fil-A order that wants to go 15 minutes for $3. Or you get one going 26 miles for 10. Yeah, that's... And with that, DoorDash doesn't care. They're getting paid by the customer to route an order to a restaurant that may or may not geographically make any sense at all to deliver. And then push that out to a driver. Until I accept an order, that customer is DoorDash's customer. If you don't tip, you're also not my customer. I'd order the other day, paid 50 cents, or the tip was the pay was like $6. It was $6 for going like 3 miles, so it was still like $2 a mile. But I drop it off and there's a 50-cent tip. I was so tempted to take 50 cents out of my cup holder, walk back up, and drop it in the bag with the food. Because obviously, if you can only tip 50 cents, you need it more than I do. Did a $55 Instacart today. Sure helped. I've seen a $100 one, but didn't push button fast enough. Yeah, those high paying orders, it's some of those I feel like you have to gamble on, because you see the dollar amount and it's like tap now, ask questions later. Gene uses Instacart, always gets top drivers. I feel like you probably get a better overall grocery shopping experience with Instacart, because that's what they do. That's basically the only thing that they do. Grocery shopping. Got DoorDash out here trying to be Instacart, Uber, 1-800-Flowers Direct, UPS. At some point we'll be delivering babies. Honestly, what is, legitimate question, what is the next thing that DoorDash is going to try to get into? Because I've delivered groceries, I've delivered food, I've delivered condoms, I've delivered pregnancy tests, I've delivered Plan B. We've covered that whole spectrum. We've delivered CBD, delivered car parts, prescriptions. Like, what else could DoorDash actually get into delivering? And I'm kind of afraid to even ask that question. Laundry services. I ain't touching anybody's dirty underwear. There should be hazard pay in addition to a tip when it comes to laundry services. Yeah, base pay, hazard pay, tip. Mm-mm. I got it. DoorDash is going to expand into online dating. That's biohazard. No, not going there. Driving pets around to vets, grooming. That would not surprise. It's DoorDash. We'll bring the groomer to you. Lots of laundromats have their own pickup drop-off service. There is an app though, or a couple apps that people pay you to pick up their laundry and do their laundry, and then like wash it, fold it, or wash it, dry it, fold it, deliver it back. Like, I don't know about that. I feel like in some cities, you'd be picking up like evidence from a crime scene. Just make sure you get the blood out. I've been watching too much Blue Bloods. That's the problem. That should be another app in itself. Crime scene cleanup. From crime to clean. What would you call it, though? It's a good idea for somebody out there. App development, crime scene cleanup. Yeah, we can go with that. That would be a good. Yeah, that would be a crime. Yeah, I'll get working on that. Find an angel investor to start going and cleaning up crime scenes. DoorDash, my luck, DoorDash would try going and expanding into that space. Jerry, how's it going? What's the subject matter tonight? Oh God, we've gone everything from we've covered a lot. Currently, kind of talking about what is left for DoorDash to expand into. So far, we've talked. They could expand into escorts, crime scene cleanup, taxi delivery service for pets to go to groomers and vets. Hey, that's actually not a bad. The pet thing's not a bad idea. It's a guilt-free way of getting your animal spayed or neutered. They'll just blame it on the owners will just blame it on the driver. Banana Slurpees. God, I could go for a banana Slurpee. I wish I could find a 7-Eleven that had a banana Slurpee. So, pretty much, within reason, any topic is fair game. So, if you got questions, I may have answers. I like the pets. You could do a whole mobile pet grooming thing. The Vroom Groomers. There you go. That's actually that's I think that's a good idea. What else can they expand into? Laundry, pets, escorts. I would transport pets for sure. More likable than people. That's true. And I do Uber. There is a vroom groom here. Oh, come on. See, I'm always late with my ideas. Always late. Is Michael going to be delivering on Halloween? He is. Would you deliver cremations? That would always be a 5-star experience. The riders, you'll never hear a complaint. And if they do, nobody can hear it. Yeah. Hey, there's another one. Cremation Creations. We'll turn your loved one into a piece of jewelry. Were those questions related? It's a one-stop shop. From crime scene to crematorium. From crime to cremation. Your deceased loved one is in our hands. We'll even turn your loved one into a candle. I just realized I'm a very odd individual. I mean, you guys already knew that, but cremation. No, I say I'm an odd individual because on one shoulder, over one shoulder, I got Michael Myers, and on the other, I got Sasquatch and Thomas Jefferson. Something's severely wrong with me. So we're getting to that point. You guys bear with me 1 second. I will be right back. And while I'm away for that second, if you have any questions, put them in the comments. Uno momento, por favor. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, guys. It's half a gallon of water. I drank way too much water today. That is one thing that has taken a long time from even the 31-day detox. My body's like trying to get used to is drinking that much water. I'm usually good about holding it, but so anybody got any random questions within reason? Within reason. We usually go off the deep end the last 20 minutes, half hour. Terry says that she would deliver cremations. I have a statement. Oh, within reason. Well, all right, ask whatever you want to ask. Or state a statement. Would you deliver medical courier stuff, hearts and lungs, etc.? Do I get to hook my car up with lights and a siren? Melissa, let the floodgates open. I know. I don't know what I always open Pandora's box with that statement. Would I would deliver that kind of stuff. If you let me dress up as Hannibal Lecter. Sirens, no lights. You know what? I'll trade the sirens if I can do the Hannibal Lecter. I want the mask, the orange jumpsuit. Terry saved a baby squirrel. That was awesome. And yes to body organs. Hannibal all day. Yeah. I'm abusing lights and sirens on every DoorDash order I do. You're not very fond of that shirt, are you? No, not really. The number of Sasquatch shirts that I have, though. There was a comment though. I gotta mention there was a comment on my Michael Myers video that said that Michael Myers and myself have similar personalities, and I found this magnet that I should probably also get about Michael Myers. It's the strong silent type. Likes long walks, taking in the scenery, very driven and persistent, and no matter what, he always comes home at the end of the day. And I was like, holy crap, that's me. but I'm okay with that. We all have our faves. We do. I have a few other shirts I'd like to wear, but I can't shrink me as much as the shirts have shrunk. A few of my grunt style t-shirts. I still leave them in the closet because I like them. Tanya Sue, how's it going? I would not deliver body parts. No way, Jose. Well, are we just talking human body parts? So I mean, like I've delivered like chicken livers before. Do you know what the original mask is from? William Shatner, if I remember correctly. They obviously modified it, but speaking of, I can't believe William Shatner's still alive. Chicken wings. I go for some wings. I haven't ate today yet. No, I had a donut. I take that back. I had a donut. I've had a. Yesterday was rough. Today was a lot rougher. So, just overall. I could deliver body parts. Not sure on cremation. He cheated death. That you're, yeah, you're probably right with that, Johnny. Maybe he's onto something though. The amount of time that man has spent in space. Maybe there was something to it. No human. Okay. Could deliver body parts, not sure on cremation. So, well, that's just the cremation is like just like the entire body in powder form. Uh, what kind of detox are you doing? I actually did a 31-day detox, no alcohol, no sugar, no high fructose corn syrup, but I survived that, so now I'm enjoying a nice cold beer. Cremation delivery easier. It won't expire or get cold. I would pull up to every cremation drop off, blaring Kansas's dust in, dust in the wind. That's morbid. Abstract? Where is Abstract? Where have you been, Abstract? I can't help but think, Johnny. I know you're probably the same way. When I think Dust in the Wind, I always go back to old school. You're my boy, Blue. Fashionably late, I guess. Abstract is fired. Abstract can't be fired. He's self-employed. My friends do 30 days no food. Oh, I'm trying to get clean, not die. I, I could not go 30 days no food. I'm gonna have to go watch Old School now. We're going streaking. That was a good movie. At some point, I want to, and I'm only saying this because I'm hungry. I want to call in. I wonder if I could do. I could probably just do it online. If I don't know how to do a pizza order, go like Papa John's or Pizza Hut or somewhere, and do a pickup for Michael, and and just walk in as Michael Myers and see if they put two and two together. That I think we could do that. So there's quite a few people that are in here now that weren't earlier when I mentioned it. I started a TikTok for this guy. It's Michael underscore Myers 402. You will see me do crazy things as him. Like going knife shopping at a grocery store and then riding around on an electric cart. It was fun. I did find out because all of you have seen that basically. I could only deal with so much social media apps. I'm kind of the same way. It has taken me years to actually do a TikTok. But just rewatched Breaking Bad, such a great show. I'm gonna have to watch that one again. I've had Blue Bloods going. They've got seasons 1 through 9 on Hulu. So I've had that going while I'm out doing DoorDash. I want to see you do a hand to customer as Michael. Yeah, that'll happen. Twitter and Facebook is enough. I thought about doing a Facebook page, but I'm not sure. There's only so much that I can keep up with. I did just realize that I could have just started another YouTube channel just for shorts as him. It's pretty much the same as TikTok, but I don't know why I didn't. Maybe I will. We have 5 minutes left, guys. So give me what you got. Questions, comments, criticisms. Requests. Now is actually a good time for requests. If you have a topic that you would like to see brought up in a video, I need to get back in the swing of things the rest of the week. Abstract, you and me both. As long as the swing of things is decent, because yesterday and today been anything but. I've been slacking. Yeah, you know, I've been dealing with a lot of family crap, and I blame that. But Abstract, I don't blame you one bit. Sometimes you just got to hit the reset. It's reset, reformat. I could go for a reformat actually. Johnny, do you like the band Clutch? I do. I haven't listened to them in a while. I haven't listened to really anybody in a while, to be honest. I go through my phases where I binge out music and watch nothing, and then there's times that I just watch a bunch of different stuff, and I don't listen to any music. That's why I don't talk to my family. Most of mine don't talk to me, so it's okay. If you guys have been in here for a while, you know my mom stopped in, so that's obviously one person that talks to me. I'm out, man. Have a good night and an abundant week. Same to you, Abstract. We're both getting back into the swing of things, so it will get better. Because honestly, guys, it can't get a lot worse. Montana, have a good night. Always good to see you in here. All right, you crazy people. You got anything else for me? I will put this on at the end. Because I'm weird like that. Never say that. It can always get worse. I do have this dude that keeps this dude up. Tanya, have a good night. It'll be a good week, I promise. I'd love to do a whole live as Michael Myers, but Michael doesn't talk, so. It would just be a lot of. All right, guys, it is 10 o'clock. I'm going to go ahead and jump off here. We'll be back next Wednesday. Don't forget, next Wednesday, not Tuesday. See you guys in the comments and the videos this coming week. And you guys all have a great night and a great Halloween.